Hello and welcome in. Today I am going to be working on building a Greydwarf farm that needs no fuel and no repairing. So I am super excited about this.
Chaotic. With Asana, everything falls into place.
What just happened? Change that. There we go.
This video is sponsored by Hope.
Welcome to everybody that is already here. Good to see you guys. Just checking to make sure it actually went live. Yes, it did. Okay, good. I was doing weirdness there for a second. Hi, MSG. Thanks for being here. Hi, Tim. Hey, Yorsal. Hi, Kyle. How are you today? We were talking about you earlier in people's stream, Kyle. Hi, Joanne. Good to see you. Hey, Yomagami. Good to see you. There's Beeble. Hi, Sarah. Welcome in. Hey, Jan. Good to see you. Yeah, we were talking about you, Kyle, because Basic or V, I'm not sure which one, built one of your antler chandeliers in our storage room in the village, and somebody was like, what is that? Who made that? So I was like, oh, that's Kyle design from the Happy Gamers server. Everybody loves that thing. So yes, fine. I need to get my Greydwarf farm going because I want to start building Wombat. I want to start building my home, my separate personal home here in Ravenheim. And I know a lot of you guys have already seen this location with 3 biomes. I have black forest, I have swamp over there, and I have meadows. And right now I just have my little construction shack built. And I've been kind of planning out where I'm going to be placing things around the farm. It's going to be like a farmhouse cottage style build this season. And of course the fog comes in as soon as I say, let's see it. We'll look at it when it's not foggy, but basically the cottage is going to be around here. And then I'm going to have fields on this side. I found 2 star boars and got them tamed. This is just a temporary shelter for now. This boat, I think I'm going to turn into like a flower garden kind of thing. And then up here on the hill is going to be my barn where I'll be raising my boars and wolves as soon as I catch one or bring one over from somebody here on the server. But I always like to have my builds near a Greydwarf farm to provide me with the supplies for it. Oh yeah, and I have my Drugger farm over there. I'm going to turn into a training facility. So I have a large area planned out on the map that's going to be my farm. And I haven't built any walls anywhere. What I've done is I've gone through the whole entire area and I've done spawn protection. And then I wasn't going to do anything other than that. But y'all know I have an issue with the swamp, right? It freaks me out. And so I got freaked out with the swamp being so close to my base. In large part because I was like over here working on something the other night. And I was like faced this direction and I had the camera zoomed in and like right big giant and then yes MSG and then a Drugger face showed up huge in my camera right behind me and tried to kill me. It scared the living snot out of me. I screamed like a little girl. And it freaked me out. So I was like, I mean, I hadn't finished the spawn protection, so they could still come over, but I was like, I don't like it. It scares me. It makes me nervous. So I decided to make it a bit more secure over here. And so I put in a moat between myself and the swamp that's right there. And I also didn't want to do spawn protection way out because to prevent them from spawning close enough and walking in, I'd have to go way out. And I didn't want to do that right here either because I want things to spawn in this swamp. So I decided that I was going to put a moat in between me and the swamp. So I did that, and then I was like, well, I'm already doing a moat. I may as well do a moat all the way around. So I've been working on that and getting spawn protection done inside. So I have a moat that is massive. Like, you can't even see the edge of my property. It's behind trees and all the way out to the coast. And I've spawn protected the entire thing. Hopefully. I kind of finished it up last night. But I haven't done my final walkthrough check. So I still need to do that. Hopefully it's good. And I still have the workbenches sitting around. So I'll go and change those so it's not as ugly. So the way that I do spawn prevention, like I've done spawn prevention all the way around the village. No sound on redeemed MSG. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did not get back over there. And check on that. Let me write myself a note because that happened last time. Check sound for redeems. Thank you for letting me know. I'll try and get that figured out before next stream. Hopefully I'll be streaming this weekend too. But the race, yeah, race could fly in. But I haven't seen any race in this particular swamp. I mean, that doesn't mean they won't ever spawn there. So yeah, thanks for freaking me out, Jan. Wraiths could still fly in. Usually they spawn when you're pretty close to them, though. So hopefully it'll be good. Did I record it? No, I was not recording at the time, Yamagami. I wish I was. Oh my god. But I was just doing, like, you know, off-stream, grindy, boring stuff. Grinding stuff out, doing the spawn prevention. Which, I mean, it's kind of, I guess, interesting for people to learn how to do spawn prevention. But then to watch me doing spawn prevention for this whole entire massive area, that would have been watching a lot of spawn prevention. So I did that off stream. And so, and I'm sorry if my voice still sounds wigging. I have to mute for coughing today, guys. I'm still dealing with this cough. It's been weeks. Finally got in with my doctor yesterday, and I'm going to get some meds today. So hopefully that'll knock it out. I'm over it already. Okay, so what I've done with this Greydwarf spawner is just the initial steps. Like, first thing you do when you find a Greydwarf spawner that you want to turn into a farm is you dig a hole and you knock 3 Greydwarfs in there. I have 3 Greylings in this hole. I did get a raid from the swamp since we've killed the Elder. And the jerks killed the ones that I had in the hole, and so 3 more spawned in there. So I had to, like, it was a pain, but I got them back in the hole again. I had to knock down the wall, push them through, and then build the wall up again. So I have 3 Greydwarfs in a hole, close enough to the spawner that it says, okay, these are my Greydwarfs, and it's not spawning them anymore. And I always build protection around the spawner next, even if it's just right close to it, which I did first. Because I have had before started working on a Greydwarf spawner and a troll come along and just knock it out. Sucked. So always have protection around it until you have all your defenses up in the area. Thank you, Yamagami. Yes, thanks, Jan. I know, it's been going on forever. So I protected it, and then I went and started digging underneath it to create this big pit, nice and clean and square. And if you don't know how to dig straight lines in Valheim with nice, clean, sharp edges, I have a tutorial on that you can check out. Stop throwing rocks, jerks. Okay, so I think I have good spawn prevention here, so I'm going to go ahead and take out these temporary protection walls. And if something goes wrong and something comes along and knocks it out, I'll cry. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think I have good enough defenses around here now. We'll be okay. Get us started anyway. So I'm going to be doing a completely new style of Greydwarf farm today than I have done before. And I want to give some credit where credit's due. I had an idea, a concept of how to do this. And then I saw a video on YouTube that was a very similar concept, but a little bit different in the design. And I really liked it. I thought it was really cool. And so I want to give credit. It's by a guy that has a channel called Variant Cinema. And I think I put a link to him in the description. If not, I will definitely do that. Let me check and see. Did I? I didn't. I don't see it. Okay. I will add that after the stream, but let me give you a link to his channel in the meantime. And it's just a small channel, but this is a really good idea. So definitely want to give him props for this. Variant Cinema. And that's his channel. He only has like a few videos, but this was a really good idea. And so I'm going to do a little bit of tweaks to it, of course, and make it my own. But I have changed my design and I'm basing it off of some of his. So here's the deal. Didn't know how to stop the pre-digging spawning. Oh, you haven't seen this done before, Yamagami? Yes, that's what you do. Some people used to say to build floors underneath it. But that's a pain. It doesn't always work. You keep having to redo it. It's just not worth the hassle as far as I'm concerned. It's very simple just to dig a hole and knock 3 Greydwarfs or Greylings in there. I wouldn't have the healers in there or a brute just because they're a hassle too. Just Greylings or Greydwarfs is fine in the hole. Close enough that it thinks it still counts as coming from the spawner, but not so close that you can't work underneath it. And so if you dig a hole and it's still spawning them, then your hole is too far away. Get a little bit closer. Okay, and then start digging down around your spawner. Make sure that you do not hit it or let anything else hit it because they are fragile and they will die. And we don't want that to happen. Okay, so let's get down in here. Can I pick these up now? Yeah. So what we're going to do is I want to actually test one thing real quick. Can I? Yes, I think I can. See. You can build directly off of a Greydwarf spawner. Nothing is holding the Greydwarf spawner up, Kyle. You do not have to have ground holding it up in a spike. The only reason that I have done Greydwarf farms in the past with a spike is if it's like been earlier game and I was using the hearths for fire to kill them. And you have to have ground underneath it. So if I had just, like when you're using hearths, where's my thing? If you're using the fire method and hearths earlier on, then you have to put one directly underneath it, or else the Greydwarfs will fall off the hearths that are there. Or just stand in the middle and not go onto the hearths. Like if I dug this down to even level with the ground, the Grey Dwarfs would just stand in the middle where it's dirt and not walk on the fire to die, if that makes sense. Yeah. And so that's why when I'm using fires around the edges, I keep a spike of dirt in the middle so that when they spawn out, they slide down the spike of dirt and land in the fires and die. But with the fire method, it's a good method. I've used it many times, especially when your earlier game don't have wolves yet or anything like that, or aren't able to do this technique I'm about to show you right now. But this you can do pretty early on. So they're good, but with the hearths, you do have to keep repairing them because they take damage and will break over time as we walk on them. And also you have to refuel them, right? So part of what you're getting out of the wood farm is going back into keeping the fires burning. It's still a perfectly good system and can be very, very useful. But I think if you can get yourself in a position where you can do this particular style that I'm about to show you today, I think it's going to be better. We'll see. Maybe I'll suck at it, but I think it's going to be good. I think you'll like it. Hey, Dimitri, welcome in. Hey, Richard, burn it with fire. I remember how terrified I was of those the first time I played through. I know, right? Like, as soon as you see them the first time, you're like, kill it! And now when I see them, I'm like, yes! Yay! Greydwarf spawner. Can I use it? Can I use it? Add quote, your hole is a little too far away. Get a little bit closer. Oh my god, MSG. Oh, Lord. There has to be some free spot for them to spawn on. Exactly. It has to be ground. I just use a wolf breeder instead of fire. That is another possibility, another way to do it. And there are lots of pros to that as well. I like the ones using wolves. You gotta have strong enough wolves, or the brutes will completely kill them, or you have to have enough wolves to be able to do it. And so this could be done kind of earlier game than using wolves, I think. But that's another option, yeah. I mean, lots of people have lots of different designs for Greydwarf spawners. So I'm excited for this new design. So I have my pit dug. I'm going to make sure my ground is level just because it's a good idea. And see how low down we are. Got a bunch of junk in my inventory. Okay, so we want this to be you want to have enough room to come down 4 meters, 2 meter poles down, and still have enough space underneath it that it's going to be above a brute's head, because brutes hit downward. And one of the things about this being not needing repairs is that it's going to be built above the mom's heads instead of them being on it or on the same level as it. So brutes are a little bit taller than us, right? So this needs to be taller than me, about the height of a brute, or slightly higher, slightly taller than a brute. And I mean, it's kind of, I can't really tell you how many wood poles it is from the surface, because it depends on the terrain where you're building. You know, like right here, it's a different height to the top ground than it is over here. You know, some places it's 3, some it's 4. It just depends on where you're building. So, but the height that you want is above your head, if I can get under it. And hopefully this is high enough. You want it above your head, about the height of a brute, maybe a little bit higher. And that should be a good height for it. And I want to start with it directly in the center, which is a little bit of an estimate. Just kind of eyeballing it. I think sometimes it's hard to judge centerness with the perspective that changes. Kind of got to look at it from one side and the other to see if it really seems like it's in the center. I think that looks pretty close to being in the center. I'm gonna see if I can build this one without using iron. Oh, this doesn't look totally centered from that side. Well, it kind of does. It's pretty darn close. I'm looking at where the statue is in the middle and considering that the center. So that's pretty close. If I can, I'm gonna try to build this using no iron, so that it can be done even earlier game than when you have gotten iron from the swamps yet. Let me see. I think Bevo and V are on right now. Let's see if we can sleep, so it's easier for us to see what we're doing. Let me catch up here real quick. Thank you, guys. Hey, Old Explorer, welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Hi, Mike. How are you today? Good to see ya. Hey, Regor. Good to see you. How are you doing? Hi, Jarlax. Hey, Gracer. Firespark posted a video on doing this a day ago. No, he didn't. I looked at Firespark's video. It's not what I'm doing. The video that Firespark posted, that's another design. Like I said, you know, there's a lot of designs for this. But the one that Firespark posted uses puffer fish, which is a perfectly good technique to use. But a lot of times it takes people a long time to get to the phase that they have puffer fish to use. And so this design can be used earlier on. Hey, Can, welcome in. How are you? Hi, Rain Roadstorm. Am I saying that right? Is it Rain? I frame out the outside edge of the ground and then work inward wherever want to find the center. Usually fairly accurate unless build wrong destroying. Right, yeah, that's a good idea. When I'm digging it out, I usually do it that way too. Let's see, do I have food on me? Yeah, I have enough for now. Let me get some of this junk out of my inventory. I'll be glad to start getting my cottage and my storage built. I think I might start with the storage room, because living in my little construction hut is getting crowded. Especially since as soon as we beat the Elder, we started sneaking into the Mistlands. So we have all kinds of goodies that we've been sneaking earlier game than you're supposed to. Okay, I'm gonna try not to use any wood iron in this design. You can, of course, if you just want it to look nice or whatever. But I'm gonna see if I can do it without iron, so you would be able to do this earlier game as well. I'm doing good, Can. Thanks for asking. Have you been sick, Can? I haven't heard this. Hope not. Hey, Whisper. Hi, friend. How are you today? You need to stop eating puffer fish. I predict Greydwarf's community will create a player spawner. That's funny. Okay. Let me think. So we have 2 beams coming down from the center. So I'm gonna try and do, should work because that's green. So I'm gonna make a square. I'm using 1 meter beams right now because I haven't 100% planned out how I'm gonna do this. I'm actually like testing and doing this at the same time. It's kind of like live figuring out a tutorial. And I want to have the extra snap points in case I end up needing them. So I'm thinking it through. That would be fun to see you die and go back and a Greydwarf is using it against you. Did I say hi to you, Yorisel? Hello. Yeah, pufferfish are slower than fire, that's true. Okay. So if I do it that way, that would give me 2. Floors all the way around, which would be 4. I don't think I need that many. I don't know if 1 is big enough, but let's kind of build it and see if it looks like it's going to be big enough. Okay. Take the extra one off. So now I have a square. And then I'm gonna outline the bottom. frame it out. I don't know if that looks big enough. Whoop. Forgot that was on that side. Maybe. Hey Adele, welcome in. Hi Joanne. You're babysitting and your granddaughter is crying her eyes out because she doesn't have wings. Oh, the joys of being 3 years old. That's hilarious. Let me build sides out here so I can kind of see. Better. I'm a very visual person. I put one across the bottom. Get in there. Get in there. Maybe build a ladder so I can get higher perspective. Do this corner. I don't think that's gonna be big enough. Yeah, I think it probably needs to be as tall as this door. So maybe I should make it 1.5 heights. But I still need the space underneath, so that means I'm gonna have to dig the ground down lower again. Just toss a serpent in there. Hey, Icy Girl. Welcome in. That would be hilarious. Greydwarf versus sea serpent. My money's on the sea serpent. $100%. Okay. Oops. I missed a corner. And up. And top. I don't really need... these cross beams. I might add something like that back later for just for decoration purposes. Okay. So then we'll put a beam on the bottom. Don't want a solid floor. And then I can fit a wood gate. Now, obviously, this is not tall enough anymore, so I'm going to have to dig down more. Got my iron pickaxe now. I just got it last night. So excited. Makes things go faster. It's still not going to be low enough. I need to go a little bit lower than that. If I hit bedrock, I'm going to be ticked. Smitty got a dagger? Ooh. I don't think I've seen that. Did he do that in a video? That might work. Let's see. It's not far enough above my head. Kind of trying not to go too low. Oh, I think I have hit bedrock. That sucks. That sucks I hit bedrock. I can't get it any lower than this. It's not going down. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Just gonna have to adjust. Ah! Whisper! Thank you. I have some food in my belly. In case some crazy thing happens. I got some cooked neck meat to eat for building food. Just to have a little bit in my stomach. But I don't want to waste all my good food. Especially right now, because I should be safe here. Theoretically. Knock on wood. That's what they all say. And I'm not up high at the moment anyway. Okay. I think the lowest point I got was right here, but it's not gonna go that low everywhere anyway. Because it's bedrock. Okay, so this is... that corner right there is the highest point, but that's bedrock, so this is as low as I can get it. Right here. Okay, so Still can't hear the sounds. I'm sorry, Adele. Yeah, MSG told me earlier. I did not get to that. I wrote a note to myself, though, to look at it so I can get it taken care of. Before the next stream. Okay, so if I can't get this high enough, or the ground low enough, I'm going to have to raise this up a tad. So we get a do-over. I'm being very careful, like I could delete the nest as if I could. I'm just so paranoid about anything happening to that thing. Okay, so instead of doing a 2 meter off of it, I'm gonna do a 1 meter off of it. Try and get it centered. It kind of flits around in the middle. I don't know if that's centered. Let's go see. Oh no, ugh, really? Need a little bit more stamina. I mean, I suppose I could pretend I'm smart and like build a ladder out of here or something, but that would make entirely too much sense. Okay, does that look centered from this side? Pretty close. Centered from this side. Not really. I think it needs to go this way a little bit more. So try and keep this direction. Go that way a tad more. Stop with the flipping from side to side. Well, that's not centered at all. Does that weird jump thing. Okay, let's check that. That looks pretty centered. Whoa. Look from the other side. Don't need all that camera shake. Hey, Charles! How's it going? Thanks so much for supporting the stream, helping me keep the dream alive. I appreciate it very, very much. How's it going? It's going good. It's going good. I'm excited about this design today and getting my Greydwarf farm going so I can start building my cottage. Yeah, that looks much more centered. Okay, let's grab some daylight. Sleep. I'm gonna be the annoying one right now, asking everybody to go to sleep. It's usually the person that's building and not adventuring that's always asking, can we sleep? Ah, so nice to rest. He was standing on part of the nest, not the ground. What, Richard? And it was my design, not someone else's, and is an empty pit like this. Oh, did you have one destroy your nest? That sucks. That's what happened in the village, the one that V built. Greydwarf Brute destroyed it. Well, we don't really know if it was the brute or if it was a wolf. Because there are a couple of wolves in the village, and apparently a wolf got close to the nest, and a brute had gotten stuck up too high. It didn't fall down like it was supposed to. And one of them went after the other, and yeah, the nest went down. It was very sad. Would an abbey work? Potentially. I think an abbey is a very risky idea, though, because they do that AoE effect. When they do the middle stomp and their trunk goes down on the ground, that's a big AoE effect. And yeah, I think that could destroy it. Plus, you'd have to have it in a location that you could dig it far enough under and around that you could get the abbey down in there without it hitting the spawner on its way down. Let's look at how deep this is. I mean, an abbey would fit in this height. I don't know how high in the air their AoE effect goes. I think it would be a lot riskier getting the stuff out too, because you'd be contending with an abbey every time you went in the pit to get it. So that would kind of suck. Yes, Christy, first brute took it out himself. Oh, that sucks, Richard. I'm sorry. You told him how to fix his clogging issue, can. Yeah, the abbey is, that would be risky, but if you try it, let me know. Hi, Sean. Welcome in. Who owns the Raven server? Like the actual server itself? Or like who is on the server? Or what company is hosting the server? Which one do you mean? The person that originally started the server is Kaisen. And Kaisen still owns the server, and he is still active in the background, but he's not going to be doing so much Valheim content anymore. But it's all content creators on this server, and we all work together. Well, together in quotes. My design is over a year old. Oh yeah, things evolve. A blob or oozer would work great in there. I agree, Whisper. In V's Greydwarf farm design, they also spawn on the walls. I told, yeah, it was one that got out. Hi, CJ. Height of Abbey OE. Certainly not as high as a crypt. Am I right? That's true. That is true. So if you had it deep enough, then if you could get it in here without it breaking it down, then it was higher than the crypt, at least, because the AoE doesn't go that high. Then you just have to contend with the abbey being in here when you're trying to get the stuff out, and I guess come up with some kind of system for that. So, yeah. Okay, so let's get back at it. Eat a little bit before Whisper yells at me. Okay, so we're going to go 1/2 instead of 1, so we have it higher. I think that I do also want it to be larger than 1 floor. So how to adjust this out? If I want it to be... Let's go maybe... One and a half. Could do two. We could do one on each side. I wonder if that would be too big. That would allow for a lot of moving around. I think, let's see, if I offset this. I'm trying to think how to adjust this. I think the simplest thing might be just move it over to the, okay. So I'm gonna put one on the side here to use as a backer. I'm gonna take my floor. I'm gonna move it. I could put a downward one to see how far over it is. And if I do it to just past where it kicks out because it's hitting the beam. So I'm aiming at the top. Let me see if I can, I know it's kind of hard to know what I'm talking about. I'm aiming at this top beam as far as deciding where I'm going to place my floor. That's the edge. So if I go where it's like right at halfway through, put my floor there. Then I can put half floors here. But if I put half floors here, I didn't account for the difference all the way around. That was only accounting for one side. I wouldn't want to risk the Abby's AoE with the nest or try to collect the drops, but that's just me. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be tricky. Gregor, need to put it under a black marble table to protect the spawner. Under a black marble table? Put an Abbey under a black marble table? Yeah, Eider would destroy the spiner. The spiner, even the spawner as well. Okay, let me get a sip. Okay, so I only accounted for going over one direction. I didn't count for going over both directions by half a floor. So this is making my brain hurt trying to do this during stream. We're halfway here and halfway there. So half out that direction and half out this direction. Put another downward. It's my marker so I can see it through the floor. Now I'm gonna do a shift aim at that cross beam. So go out halfway this way and halfway this way. I'm gonna have to be at the right angle. So that's centered. Halfway this way. Halfway this way. I'm gonna put a floor here to use as my backer. Halfway this way and halfway this way. Is that right? Because that's centered, right? So I go halfway this way. And halfway this way. Then it should be right there. So now if I put a half floor on the edge, that makes it an extra half on that side. And I can put a half floor on this end. So now I have a square that's 1.5 all the way around that's centered under the nest. So now I can get rid of my measuring and scaffolding pieces and see if it holds. We're still green, so that's good. Okay, so now we have a centered top panel. It's 1.5. Now I'm gonna put 1 meter pole on each corner. And then 2 meter pole under that. Yeah, if you're at the point of having black marble and you're a normal or relatively normal player, unlike us in Ravenheim, you would have more powerful stuff by that point, and possibly the puffer fish. This is definitely for earlier in the game to make this happen. Jan, I like Beeble Bum's trick to get the diverter stuff, but leave the diverter to act as base defense. Yeah, I like it. It's a good idea. It's an interesting idea. So now I'm going to make the bottom frame of the square cage 1.5 for each. The issue with using the cart to break the diverter stuff is that, well, for one, Beeble said that he found out some people, he didn't have this issue, but some people were reporting that after they broke the doohickey, what's it called? Help me out. I'm having serious streamer brain today. I think because it makes me kind of nervous to build on stream. I'm still not entirely used to it. The ward. Some people were saying that once the ward got down to 50%, that they started, even though they were hitting it with the cart, they started considering it an attack. And they started attacking the people. I actually have, and the other issue that I have, yeah, Firespark did one on using Eider to take out the ward and leave the diverters there to act as base defense. My concern with leaving the diverters there to act as base defense is if you accidentally do something to tick them off. Ward, thank you, Adele. If you accidentally do something to tick them off, then they're going to start attacking you and your base and everything that you've built up. So, I mean, it's a possibility, but it's a risk, I guess. So, we're okay. We're red on the bottom. We don't need to go any lower than this, so it'll be fine. If you're later in game and you want to make it stronger, obviously you could use some wood iron, which I may go back later and do, but just for the purpose of this and showing how it can be done earlier game, I'm going to try and not use any iron in this design today. Okay, now which direction am I? I need to build myself a ladder so I can... Okay, that direction. Okay, so I basically have a cube built underneath here. I put slats along the bottom. I do have, yes, this is after the patch. I do have my solution for getting into those diverter houses with no conflict. I'm going to use 1 meters on the side. So that I can then use beams to go down and make it look like a prison cell cage. And I'm going to be putting a video out on my technique for it. I have part of it recorded, but I don't have it finished yet. So I'm going to do this all the way around. Okay. And then get back up top. I have to get that wood off the top because it's driving me crazy. I'm gonna go ahead for now. Here, let me build myself a way to get a little... Okay. For now, I'm gonna put floor in here as well. So that it has a solid bottom. We want a solid bottom. At this point. Come here, away. Thank you. It's hard to see again. Can we sleep? All my messages today are going to be sleep, 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 go sleep. And enjoy the conversation with chat and you, Christy. Oh, thank you. I do enjoy the chats too. It's nice to hang out with you guys. I want to do a video on explaining the structural integrity system and how it works. But last 3 patches, Iron Gate broke my explaining examples. The joys of early access, things can change. Do I need to get more food? Yeah, that's good enough. Oh, I am almost out of tail. I don't want to be out of tail. My building food. There we go. Stop, honey. It's good enough for now. It'll do. I need another piece like the ironwood that takes ages to break so I can visually explain things. Like as far as showing the colors change can? Or you just need things to hang in the air longer? Is you could like build it then leave the area through a portal and come back and everything will be blue immediately and hang there a little bit longer as it goes through the phases. Oh, Whisper, I always forget about that. I need to do it. Snigger bottom wombat. Silly boy. Okay, so we have at 1.5. I'm going to put in my wood gate. Right, well, that is backwards. Try that again. Just kidding. I'm going to put in my wood gate. That's better. Did that go? Yeah, it's right. And I want it to be opened outward. Now, don't have a lot of room here. And the ladder won't work. It has to be stairs. I'm gonna put a second set of stairs to make it a little bit wider here. I think it would be more ideal if this was a little bit lower. Which I could do. Nope, 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 nope! Seriously? Oof. Oof. You can't eat more honey. Can't eat more tail. You're full already. Get up there, get up there, go, 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 go. You can do it. You can do it. Of course, I just happened to put my Greydwarf hole right there. So if I lower this, and I want to get in there and start pickaxing to lower the hole because I don't want to kill them. And although they wouldn't spawn out of here right now, but I don't want them in there while I'm testing things. I can lower it a little bit. I don't like it to have like the huge jump between the ground level that I'm at and where the stairs start. I think that could be an issue. And I can raise this back up later. If I didn't have these Greydwarfs here, which is just chance that I put them right there. It would have been better if I had them on the other side and it wouldn't be an issue. I know what you're gonna do. Jerk. Take that. Neener, neener. Huh. Just drop in the hole and kill them. I don't want to kill them yet though because I'm still testing. I have not worked out this design before. And they got killed during a raid yesterday and I had to like dig this whole wall down, knock 3 more of them in there and then build the wall back up again, and I don't want to have to keep doing that over and over. Rather just keep them in the hole if I can. Okay, let's see, how close is this now? Put it right there. It doesn't have to be pretty because this is just temporary. And put more here. There, and then I'll just do floor on top. Should be pretty close to ground level now. Yep. Okay, it's not a perfect walk, but it's pretty darn close. I think it's probably close enough. If not, we'll find out. Maybe a disaster and y'all will be entertained. Hey, Sack. Does putting a roof over the spawner stop it too? Yes, it does. It has to have open sky above it. You can do kind of the outside edges covered, but the center part of the spawner has to be open to the sky. And the bottom has to have openness to the ground, which this will eventually. That flooring in there is temporary. Basic Builder, welcome in, friend. How are you doing? You still at work? Enjoying your work day? Okay. Let's get rid of you for the moment. I am going to turn my graphics low. My vegetation quality, I mean. For the purpose of being able to see where the rocks are and stuff and not get stuck on things when I need to or don't need to. Okay, this sun is getting a little bit low. I'd rather not do this at night because I don't want to be dealing with wraiths at the same time or extra mobs. I've not seen a wraith in this particular swamp yet. And I am going to want better food for this. I'm going to want good health food. So let me go ahead and get that ready. Get all repaired up. You ready for it to be over already, Basic? Oh, I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, I'm enjoying playing Valheim and chatting with my friends online. Ah, my evil streak coming out. I'm sure that doesn't make you feel any better. Okay, I want good food, good health food. So I'm not going to be eating tail. I'm going to be eating honey. I'll be using... My turnip stew is the highest stamina I have right now. This is your entertainment for the day. Hey, you know, it's nice that you're at a place in your workday right now that you can watch a stream. So best health food I have right now is Miss Land's cooked hare meat and cooked seeker meat. Yes, I have Miss Land's food. Even though we just beat the Elder on Saturday because... Have I mentioned that we're lunatics? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We've been sneaking over there getting stuff. You like seeing the thought process? Good. Good, because that's what you're seeing. Words and all. What else? I'm gonna need poison potions. Whenever I use a third mead, I always debate where to put it. Gonna try 6. Switch over to flint head arrows in case we run into any draugrs. That's the thing, when you see like a tutorial, you just like get all of the what about this and what about that and everything cut out and just cut to the chase. Like, here's what you do. But going along the way, there's a lot of, I wonder, and no, that didn't work. Break it down and try again. And what about this? What about that? But that's how everybody plays anyway, right? The process is more interesting. Finished product only tells part of the story. It's true. Hey, Marab PC. No, you didn't beat the Elder. You beat about 10 Elders. It's true. It's true. It's really true. Yeah. I think we have 5 out at a time at one point. I think in total we did like 8 at least. Something like that. I know for a fact that it was Verso and JJ that did it. It was Verso. It was V and JJ that did it. Now, V was blaming JJ the whole time, but it was not all JJ. I know it was not. I have spies that tell me things. So, I think there needs to be a little bit of payback for some of that. That was a little bit crazy. What is Streamlabs doing? Is Streamlabs picking on Mike? The heck? Oh my gosh, Streamlabs is being particularly picky today. I'm sorry, Mike. Suck it, slobs. Leave Mike alone. It's not necessary. You didn't do any. I don't see anything that you said that was so bad that Streamlabs should have timed you out. Let me see. That is, unless I missed something. I don't know. I'm sorry. I think Streamlabs is being stick up the butt or something. Maybe I need to check. I think it was the A word. Yeah, but that's not a bad enough word. You said a bad word. I mean, the worst word that I saw that you said was ass, and that's not like horrible. That shouldn't trigger it. I don't know. I'll go check and see if it's gotten sensitive or something. You say stuff Slubs doesn't like all the time? Yeah. Okay, what am I doing? I'm just standing in here. Oh, it was morning, not night, right? Where's the sun? Which way am I facing? North. It's morning. Okay. I'm rested. I'm gonna eat good food. Stamina food. I'm gonna put on my root mask. I have my poison resist ready to go. I'm going to get my abyssal harpoon ready. And I have Ichthyr ready. Now we're going to run into the swamp. And our goal here, some of you may have guessed, is to find an oozer. Yes, it is. It's on a power trip. Oh my god. Shut up, slobs. Leave people alone. Quit being so anal. You're gonna time me out too? Okay, so I've left my spawn prevention between the swamp and here unfinished over here so that I can bring it around. I built this earlier in the week just as a quick capture thing in case one came over here. I could grab it real quick. But because I had seen one down on this end. I don't have any fire arrows, and there are 2 abbeys in here. Let me grab some fire arrows real quick. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna put this in 5. I'm gonna be building. No, because I'm gonna have to switch. See, I hate having to use a 3rd potion. In my hot bar. Alright. But no, I don't. I'm just going to close the door on it. Okay. I'm going to put this in 5 and kind of put my axe up here. So if Abby wakes up, there are 2 Abbies in this swamp. Right by my house. But will it do the same thing if I use ours? Apparently not. It's British. Or it's so American it doesn't recognize ours. Okay. Last I saw, the Oozer had moved down closer towards a crypt that I was mining over there on the left. I haven't built this up. There's a lot of water. And the Abbey was, one of the Abbeys was right around in this area the other day. I hear you coming over there, Death Breath. Come here and give me your guts. Getting low on sausages. Oh, 1 star. Die! Die, Death Breath. Okay, just give myself a little bit more. Whoops, that is not what I meant to do. Kill you. I want to be dealing with all the mobs at the same time while I'm dragging this dude. Put my hoe here while I'm doing this. I'll put my harpoon back there once I find him. So I need to bring him down around this corner. Try and raise ground a little bit here and there. Come on. Oh, see, Abby. And there's the Oozer over there. Son of a biscuit eater. All right, let's see if I can knock Abby out. I don't have any fires with me. Let me get Abby knocked out. There's no ground here without getting the Oozer over here. Gotten where I roll on that one because I've missed my parry on it so many times. Okay. Come on. Oh, I should have parried that. Whoa, that was close. Gotcha. Missed. Seriously? Come on, man. Yeah. I do need some ancient bark. Need to make my longship. Don't start shooting arrows at me, you little snot. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Back up. Shall not die to a tree. There we go. Okay. Come here, jerk face. Quit it. Thank you. See you hiding over there too, Mr. Leech. Can die. Okay. Give me the good stuff. Give me the good stuff. Trophy? Trophy? Oh, I got a trophy. Yay. Okay. One down. Oh. Ow. Jerk. Die. That's what you get. Alright. Dandelion. Get out. Get out. Okay. There we go. Hey, Erica. Welcome in, girlfriend. How are you? Okay. Where'd it go? It's night now, but I haven't seen any wraiths over here. Knock on wood. Is the oozer still over by the crypt? Try and get me a little bit more solid ground. I hate the frickin' sounds in the swamp. Just when I think I'm over it. Oh, look at all the leeches. This is another good thing about this spot. There's so many leeches right here by my base. Makes it really easy to keep stocked in blood bags. Come on, quit running away. I want to get you killed so I can move on with my day. I'm a poet and didn't know. Look, there's a wraith. See? As soon as I said, I haven't seen a wraith over here. Did I? Maybe I did see that one time. Let's try and kill some of these. I'm not trying to deal with too many things at once. Nice. Give me all the guts. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and take out the blob. Is there a blob on the left as well? Definitely want blob guts. Ooze bombs are very useful in the Mistlands. Okay. I think it's coming this way. I'm going to get my harpoon ready. Wraith, do not show up and mess up my plans. Here, Mr. Oozer. Come on. Come on. You can do it. This way, this way. Here we go. Just bringing an Oozer back home like any normal day. Follow the little path. Oops. Pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, I see a light. This is the way. This is the way. Can you get over this? You can get over that. Where'd you go? Come on. Come on. What a good little Oozer. Just gonna put you to work. No, come on. Alright. Here we go. You shall come into the Black Forest. Yes, you shall. Come on. Here we go. Let me take my poison pot just in case. Because I'm going to be near this guy for a minute. Come on. Right here. Right here. Come on. Oh no, don't fall down there. Up here. See, he killed the ones in there already. Come down here. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I should have put a door on this other side. Is it not wide enough? Okay. Why is it not getting in? Maybe I need to take off my building hammers. Let's put that in 4 and put my building hammer back in 5 so I can... Let's see. Let's get rid of that for a second. Is this gonna fall? I don't think so. Okay, can I jump over you? Should have left myself a little bit more room, probably. I want to get on the back side. Okay, there. Now I can push. Okay, get in there. Now I've pushed them in. I'm going to close the door. Roll. Oozer released. And there we go. What the hell? You freaked me the heck out, V. I know that's you. Oh my god. You about gave me a heart attack. Jeez. I know it's you. You don't have PvP on. Cheater! Cheater! I turned around and saw that mask. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't have it on either. Oh well. Okay. Totally made me jump. So, there is my new design. We got a Oozer in there. Right now, he can't really see the mobs underneath because we still have the floor in there. So, I'm gonna put this wood beam back on the top. Oh, I was doing that with 1 meter beams across. And then he'll move a little bit. There we go. Get the vertical ones on. And 1 is enough to keep him in there, so I can break this door. And put the other one. Oh, I took my mask off. I should keep it on right now. And the 1 meter. There we go. And then I'm gonna break our scaffolding to get him in there. Now, put things back where they go in my quick bar. Okay. You died because you're annoying. You died because you're 1 star. Yeah, so don't put your Greydwarfs in a hole in the direction you need to bring them from. So now I'm going to delete these floor panels. Stop it, jerk. Jerk face. So when the floor panels are not in here, hold on. Die shaman. I had another floor panel. There it is. And this side. This would be easier if I hadn't had them where the Oozer killed them immediately and got them out of the hole. I would have done this before they were back in here. Last floor panel. Okay. So since there's holes in the floor, like the Oozer can identify that the mobs are underneath. And so it'll go off more to try and kill them. But it can't get out. And the mobs, I'm filled up with wood already. I can't pick up anymore. And the mobs won't attack the Oozer because it's above them. And here's a brute. Let me get out so we can test how it works with the brute. Don't shoot the brute. Don't shoot the brute. I want to see what he does. He won't even try to hit it. He shouldn't, if it's working correctly. He doesn't even try to hit it because it's above him. And down they go. So there you go. Greydwarf spawner that never needs to be refueled and never needs to be repaired. Yay! Now, of course, I will wear my mask when I go down in there to collect things. But I'm not catching on fire, like with the fires kind of thing. It works. And I didn't use any iron or anything. This is all early level stuff. I did use the harpoon, but honestly, you could do it without a harpoon, probably. It might take two people, depending on how far into the Black Forest you need to take them. It was much easier, but he was chasing me. You could push him with a shield. Thank you! Yay! It works! Yahoo! Was that a crossbow? Crossbow? Yes, it was. Yes, you have to have poison resist or the mask. I did both just to be careful, but my health never got that low. I had good high food. Now, I was using Miss Lynn's food, which normally you won't have at this stage, but you could have serpent stew. Yeah, and wear your gas mask. Or if you wanted to do it as a team, you could tag team it with different people and like go in and out, you know, and take turns pushing him as like a community thing. Wait, the one I did? I don't know what you mean, basic. Good. I'm so glad you like it, Uracell. Remember to hit that like button. Thank you, Buren. The way the water spawner works is that it checks for ground nearest to it. The slanted wall sides of the wall also register as ground. Yes. Oh, did yours stop working, basic? Yeah, so like somebody was saying, you know, the puffer fish, and yes, you can use puffer fish. That also doesn't have to be refueled, but it's a lot harder to get puffer fish, especially early game. And there is also the possibility that if you're using puffer fish, that the Grey Dwarves can over time, they won't break the puffer fish, but they could break the item stands that the puffer fish are on. And so then there would still be some maintenance with it. Maybe not a lot. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of different designs, a lot of different ways to do it. And, you know, different tricks for different folks. I like this one. Like I said, I want to give credit to Variant Cinema too, like I said at the beginning, because I had a design in mind that was a little bit different, and I saw a video of his where it was more of a similar concept to this that made me think about hanging it off of the nest instead of building it up from the ground. And so that gave me a lot of inspiration for this design as well. I really like that idea. What do you think, V? Do you like it? He's being the strong, silent type. Yay! V likes it. It's a success. I like the combo of puffers and braziers for maximum pain. Sounding a little sadistic there, Erica, not gonna lie. You gonna catch monsters? Yeah, y'all are asking about the crossbow. It's because we've been sneaking into the Mistlands so that V could get a crossbow. We all snuck for days into the Mistlands so that V could get a crossbow. I'm kidding. We all got stuff. I got black marble. That's what I was after for building, so that's super exciting. What kind of evil lab are you gonna have, V? What did he say? I'm gonna catch monsters, have an evil lab experimenting on their guts. That's funny. Yeah, Kyle, it's hard to do it near the water. Thank you, Action Marco. Welcome in. Hey, Kev. I think I'll watch it later so I can see how you trapped him. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'll probably make a video out of this too. A tutorial that's a bit more concise. You have it too? Basic? You have what too? An evil lab? So it's working. Yay! Can start getting more supplies for building so I can start building my place. And I'll need to build out around this too, of course. Awesome, Kev. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Oh, you got a crossbow too, Basic? Nice. I didn't even look at what you need to make a crossbow. I might have the stuff to make it. I don't know. Yeah, we didn't want to wait for Mistlands, so we've been sneakers. Sneaky, as LexCheck says. You want to set up one of Unknown's tar farms? Yeah, I'm thinking about making a tar farm. So many things to do. There's always so much stuff to do. Always. Very good for hunting. For hunting what? Not rabbits, I bet. That's not good for hunting rabbits. They're too fast. Alright, let me go switch out my food. I don't want to run around here eating my good Mistlands food. Yep, stock up the tavern. Oh, good. Yeah, it's nice that you're going to be doing the extra cooking this season, V. So when I'm low on stuff, I can just go over there and buy stuff. Want to buy some food when I need it. I don't know if I need anything right now. I think I did a bunch of cooking yesterday, but I don't know. I'll go see. Do you have any onion soup? Let me drop some stuff off. My inventory's too full, and I'll go see what all you have. You should have some? Okay. I'm out of onion soup, I know for sure. Which is a nice stamina food to have when you don't need, like, the most ultimate stuff. And people have given me onions, but I haven't planted them yet because I haven't really gone into the mountains, and I don't know, it seems a little cheaty to me. So where are my other... There they are. And I guess my other leech trophy is still at my other base. Just throw it in here for now. Blood bags. Put my best food away and save that for a better purpose. Just take some regular old food with me for now. So yeah, I haven't planted any onions because I haven't really, I mean, I've run across some mountain a little bit, but I haven't really gone and explored in the mountains, so it just seemed a little cheaty. Hey, big fat snake, welcome in. How are you? Playing on Happy Gamers today? Go see what it'd be. Oh wait, I should take some gold with me. I have some I have some frost arrows too. I bought some from Magzag's shop. I took all of her frost arrows when we went into the Mistlands. Yes, I did finally find some turnips. And then, since I had found a few, Beeble gave me some more seeds. Oh wait, we have the portal up there now to the wet sock. So I have turnips growing. I have carrots and turnips growing. Okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. Let's see. Hi. Alkakakia. I'm positive I got that wrong. Need some decorations for the spawners. Decorations for my Greydwarf spawner base. I just built it. So I need to do a lot. Need to do a lot in there. Don't think I'll ever change from the feather cape. Yeah, that's really nice. The feather cape, the shot is much easier. Hello! Hello, friendly barkeep. Look, V's got a lot of decoration done in here. Welcome to the wet sock. He was working on this a lot last night. Look, Kyle, there's your chandelier again. I love it. It's looking great in here, V. Very, very nice. I love that fish up there. What is the name of that fish with the light on its head? I don't remember. We found some blue jute. How did we get the blue jute, V? I don't remember. I don't remember what gave it to us in the Mistlands. Anglerfish. Yes. Thank you. Yes, we were at the diverter structure. It must have been some of the diverters got killed by seekers or something like that. Okay. Hello, kind sir. Do you have any onion soup? Let me look at your menu. He has issues. You know, V is my friend. And I got his back. That boy ain't right. Look at this menu. Okay. Some of it's normal. Vegan, onion soup, 5 gold each. Turnip stew, carrot soup, Queen's jam. That's good. Meat lovers. Sea lizard stew. Fine, I can get behind that. Hairy meat. You know what that is, right? Right? The hair. Wolf jerky. That's good. And then we have this section. I eat anything. Black soup, because yuck. Cockroach meat. No. No. No, no, no. That is a code violation. You cannot have cockroach. No. It's against the rules. Ooh, 10 onion soup. Thank you. Yummy. And undead sausages. I mean, we're all gross. We all eat them. Okay, so he gave me 10 onion soup. 5 each. Oh, you 50 gold. Should I put it in here? I'll put it in here. Thank you, kind sir. Bye. I'll come again soon. I will, I will. Yeah, he's done really good job decorating in here. It's very cozy, isn't it? I like it. I like it. I like it. I do. I do. Jarlax, so the boar in the turnip stew makes it vegan? Did he have turnip stew listed under vegan? Maybe he did. Yeah. Roach meat is all protein. Things that make you go. Got our death board up. Basic 9, Smitty 21. We only started counting since Elder Battle because nobody can remember before that. V7 and me 6, but not everybody's posted it. I know I asked Beeble this morning. He has 0. Because he tucked tail and ran. Just saying. He was there for a while. And then he was like, y'all are crazy. And he left and went and got his armor. Yeah, it's fine. I need to come and sail this over too. We got this from when we were in the Mistlands and we broke down one of those big what are they called? The bridges. You can't have cockroaches roaming around, but on a kebab stick it's okay. Y'all are twisted. I just don't like calling them cockroach. And especially when he puts the A in it and V calls them cockroach. So nasty. And I'm in Texas. Like, we have those big old water bugs. Ugh. They're huge. And disgusting. They're like... I swear, I saw one time. He was like on a wall and he saw me. He looked me straight in the eye, turned around and flew right at my face. Yes, they fly. It's bad. It's very bad. Drunk pre-elder fight party. He was fighting 3 or 4 elders alone. He was not alone. He was never alone. Yeah, he bailed. He bailed. He gave up. Oh, I am gonna give him... I am gonna give him grief. I know he did work. That's not the point. The point is I'm gonna give him grief. We gotta pick on him. I don't know if y'all know, some of you do, but I've been playing with Beeble for a long time. This is his first season in Ravenheim, but we started together in the No Man's Sky community, and we have been friends for, I don't know, years. Long time. I have actually only ever played one playthrough of Valheim where Beeble was not in the world. I've played Valheim with Beeble more than I've played with anyone. Other than like my solo stuff, you know, and like other things like that. But I usually play multiplayer all the time. And yeah, I've played with him more than I've played with anyone. That sounds bad, but y'all know what I mean. Valheim. Valheim. Part still, and they can fly. Exactly. It's not right. It's not right. Just saying. Wombat, here in West Texas, we just have jackrabbits that stare into your soul. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, so I'm calling this a success, and I am gonna make a separate video about it as well. So if you like it, if you didn't see it all, if you want to share it, I appreciate you doing that. And I hit 4,000 subs, guys. Yay! I'm so excited. That was nice to see. Got up this morning and I saw that I had hit 4K. So thank you to everybody who has subscribed and supports the channel. And yeah, helps me keep going along. Let me drop the link one more time for Variant Cinema. I'm gonna go make a comment on his channel too. I don't know him, who this is. It's a little channel with a few videos, but I liked his concept on this, and I adjusted my idea and was inspired by some of the stuff that he did. So here is a link to him as well. Thank you, XN. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let me see if there's anybody else live right now in Valheim. Anyone? Anyone? What's he playing right now? No, that's not Valheim. Valheim. It would be nice. I mean, I know that YouTube is working on making things better for streamers to be able to raid other streamers, but still needs some help, I gotta say. It does indeed. Okay, the only other people that I see that are live in Valheim right now are not in English, so there you go. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. And I am probably going to be streaming again this weekend. I don't know what all we're going to be doing this weekend. We haven't really come up with a specific plan. But it'll be fun, whatever it is. So until next time. Nope, this way. Happy gaming.